Hello everyone, welcome back, and this is Naveen from UI Brains. In this video, we are going to discuss a new website from Bootstrap that is name called Hippi Mobiles. So let's have a look how the website, design and all, and then we'll start developing of this website in this video. Okay, so let's start. So this website is like Hippi Mobiles. It's just mobile website, which having some list of links on the navbar. You have home, features, experience, and customer. And the best thing here is we have a full screen background image. See, you have a full screen background image, and welcome to Hippie Mobiles is the heading, and we have a search box. You can have a search for the list of mobiles, and after that we have three parts like a great experience, eco-friendly, and scratch-free, and we have different sizes of icons and different colors, and then we have this one. So enjoy loud music and water resistant and touch free, all this. Okay, this is a separate section, and then we have happy customer section. Here we have a slider, not like a previous normal image slider. It is like customer reviews slider. See, if you can just slide it, you'll get the different kinds of customers. So as of now here three only customers. You can add some different images here. Okay, and after that we have a subscribe section, and also we have a footer and nice social media icons. Okay, very simple website, and it's even complete responsive. You can just see it's a mobile screen now. uh, so everything looks proper. Okay, so done. So this is a website we are going to develop in this video. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, I create a folder. So new directory folder, Hippie Mobiles. Okay, so let me open this. Let me load to the WebStorm. Any of your text editor. Okay, you can use the WebStorm or you can use Sublime Text, VS Code, anything your choice. So let me copy this and file open paste. I think it's not there. Users, HP, desktop, Hippie mobiles. Okay, fine. So first of all, before we developing this website, we need to have a bootstrap files and the font awesome files, and we also need some images. So let's make that setup. Okay, if you already know the setup, you can skip this process. Okay, so let's start the setup. So we need some set of bootstrap files. So I'll just go to, I tell you how to download all this. Let me go to Google, and you can search for MD Bootstrap. Okay, if you go to mdbootstrap.com, in this here there is a getting started button. When you click on this, you can choose the free version because it's free and pro, so you can choose the free one. And here you have a button for download zip file. Okay, just click on this button, so it will download a zip file in your downloads folder. If you can go to your, I've already done this. So yeah, downloads folder, I got this one. Okay, so here I tell you what files you actually need it. So let me open a notepad plus plus. See here. So the files required is the CSS files. What we required for the website is we need a font awesome .css for font awesome icons, and we need bootstrap.css and mdb.css because I'm using mdb flavor, and then style.css. This is our custom CSS file. Okay, along with this we need some JavaScript files for the sliders and all. So first a jQuery.js required, and then popper.js, and then bootstrap.js, and then lastly mdb.js. So these are files required, and we need also set of images. So that's it. So we can start with the application. Let me get these files from this zip file. So you can just go here, extract the zip file. Let me extract. I got it. Here, I'll do one thing. Here I create a folder new directory Bootstrap. Okay, so in this Bootstrap folder, I create a folder called CSS and another folder called JS. Okay, in CSS we have to keep the CSS files. So I go back to this MDB, go to CSS, grab Bootstrap, MDB, uh, style. These three enough. We don't need all this. So just copy them. Go back here and paste it. Okay, v3 we have and JS. Back to JS folder. Bootstrap, jQuery, MDB, Popper. So these four we want. Copy them. Uh, so go to JS folder and paste it. Um, so one last thing is do one thing. There are some supported folder is there for IMG folder. So this contains SVG inside left arrow, right arrow. Actually, these two for your slider icons. So better get this IMG folder as well. So copy that, and I'll keep that along with inside a Bootstrap folder itself. Okay, so some overlays they are using SVG. We want all this. Fine. So one last thing is we want font awesome. So go Google. You can search for font awesome. You can go to official website. That's a long process. You can just use this static file. So I can just right click save as mm, font minus awesome minus 5.8.1 dot css. Okay, we got that. Let me copy back to here. I'll paste in the css folder itself. Done. So we got all these things ready, and we need just images folder. So for this website I'm using a lot of images. Okay, so there are a lot of images here. So all these images I have downloaded from pexels.com, and I brought them in my images folder. So these are the images required. Don't worry, this complete description and images and the complete source code will be available in this video description. You can download it. Okay, let me grab this images folder. Also keep in my main application folder. Okay, images folder, we have all the images. Fine. So now setup is ready. So let's start with our HTML. So first of all, I right click new HTML index. Okay, so before I continue, I'll start with the live server. So go terminal, live minus server space minus minus ports is equal to 9000. So this is for the live reload of your application. So we don't need to refresh your browser every time. If you have already, you can use it. Otherwise, you have to refresh your browser every time for every code changes. Fine. So I have opened this. Okay, so let's start with. First of all, we need to have actually the meta tags of responsiveness. So those tags is not available here. You can do one thing. You can delete exclamation and tab. Okay, so you got some meta tags of responsiveness, and then let's start connecting the CSS files. So Bootstrap CSS files. Okay, so here I write link Bootstrap folder slash CSS folder slash font awesome. And one more thing, before this we have to connect to the global font awesome. I mean online link. Let me copy this link. Okay, so just say link, paste it. Okay, so make sure you write this online and local, and then link bootstrap folder slash CSS folder slash bootstrap.css, and one more is mdb.css, and one last thing is style.css, and make sure your style.css is empty now. Okay, so we have to write any custom styles required, we'll write it. Maximum we'll use bootstrap things only, but if any custom required, so we'll write over here. Then we have to connect this JavaScript files at the end of your HTML script. Let's add a comment. Bootstrap JS files. So add a script. src bootstrap folder slash js folders slash jquery first, then the other things. The very first one, popper, and then this is bootstrap, and then this is mdb. Okay, so here I'm using bootstrap 4.4.1 is the current version as of now. Okay, then let's change the title, Hippi mobiles. Okay, so now setup is ready. Okay, so let's start with the actual application development. So first let's start with the nav bar. Okay, so below this let's add a comment, main nav bar. So here I write a nav tag with a class called nav bar and nav bar expand sm, nav bar light, and also bg light. So I'm using this background light color. You got a light color. Inside I write container. Inside I write anchor tag. href is just index.html, and the class call is a brand name. So navbar brand. Let's add Hippi mobiles. Okay, I want little bold text. You can write font weight bold. Okay, fine. And right side we need all the links like this: home, features, experience, and customers. So below this, inside the content itself, you can write a division with the class call as a collapsible division. So collapse, and also extra class called navbar collapse. You can make an ID, that is mobile. Let's say Hippi minus navbar, some name. Inside I write a UL li a. So this UL you must have to give the class called navbar nav, and li we have to give the class called nav item, and anchor tag you have to give the class called nav link, and href is just hash you'll give, and the link name is home. Okay, let's check. I got a home, but I want it to be bold. You can write font weight bold. Okay, but I want this to be I mean the right side, push to the right side. You can give ml auto, so that margin left auto it push to the right side, and you can also maintain some space around, so px3, some padding. Fine. Next we need features, experience, and customers. So here copy this, paste. So this is gonna be the features, this is experience, customers. Okay, done. So next, um, yeah, we have to make this full screen landing page which contains some background image and set text and the search box. So let's start with this part. So here mm, yeah, I'll do one thing. After navbar let's add a comment, full screen landing section. So here let's write a section. Section you can write a, I think you write, okay, just wait for some time. I write actually full screen means the whole background is, see I tell you some concept here. If you want to make a full screen background, first you have to take a division, because for that division we have to make a background image. Okay, and if you see the actual image, it is like this. See, images are very light color, but here you got a dark image. So why you got, I mean, how you got this dark image is, first of all, we have made it image. On top of that, we made a layer. So some dark color layer we made it. On top of that, we made a text. So first division we have to take for image, and the next division for overlay, some layer or some wrapper. On top of that, you have to take a text. Okay, so let's take here. I'll give a class called full screen landing. Okay, Inside I have to write a wrapper for some background shade. So let's make a division. You take, give the class call overlay, some name, and inside you can take your own division, and then inside you can take a hy, the class called display for, let's say, Hippi mobiles, and then you write p with the class called leader, let's say lorem 40 tab. Let's check now how it looks like. Yes, it is like this. Okay, so we need to make a nice background image for this. So I'll do is I'll just copy the class, go back to my styles.css. Here I write full screen landing. I need a background image, so I write background. Um, you can write a background image, or else you can write only complete shortcut. Background color is white, and the URL is going to be dot dot slash. I think dot dot slash again because it is inside Bootstrap folder, CSS folder. You have to go two folders backwards, then images folder slash background waves.jpg, and no repeat, scroll center. You got image, and I want to make a height it. So let's make a height some 100 VH. VH stands for visual height. Okay, you got a full screen image, and I need to cover the image fully for the screen. So background size cover. Okay, it's covered. And then let's make some layer because I have to make it little dark color. So that is the class called overlay. So I do is dot overlay. I'll give the background color some transparent color. So RGBA 0.5. So half transparent, half color. That's a black color. So you check. Yes, you got a black color. Fine. But I want to occupy this color for the whole image. You can write the height 100% because it's a child element of this. It completely occupy this height. Now check. Yes, this looks good. But I have to take this text color as a white. So back to here, you can give the class called text white. Okay, so text white. Fine. But now thing is, yeah, you have made a background image. Now we have to make this exactly the center of the image. So for this, we have to use a Flexbox concept. Okay, so Flexbox means you can give the class called first deflex. It converts all the items to be flex, deflex. See, by default is flex column it is, so it's become like column. So I'll say, sorry, flex column I'll make now. Achha, by default is row. Fine. I have to keep it center, so text center, and then I write justify content center, and also one more is align items center. Okay, you can write a height 100%. Yes. So these are the things you have to write to make it center of it. Fine. So along with this, we have to make a search box. So here I write a form. Inside I write a division with a class call form group. In this I write input type is equal to search. Give the class called form control, and then we write placeholder search a mobile. Okay, so got it. And I want little more height and widths. So I'll do one thing. I'll give another class called search minus box. Copy this. Here I'll make a height some 50 pixels, and width I'll make some 500 pixels. Okay, looks good. You can search it here. Fine. So we made this parts, and the next we need to make this great experience, eco-friendly and scratch-free. So let's start this part now. Okay, this is very simple. In a container, you have to take column D444. Let's start with this part. So below this, what is this one? Features. Yeah. So features section. Features section. I write a section with the class call. I write some padding P3 and BG light because we have a BG light, and check we got BG lights. Yeah. Inside you write a container, one row call MD, four column layout. In that I write an icon with the class call FE minus I think mobile alt. Check it out. Yeah, I got it. Let's make it center. For row itself, I'll say text center. This comes center, and then let's make a bigger size. Let's make FA minus 4x, so slight bigger. And I have to change the color. You can say text warning as a color. And let's make some more padding here. I think it's make P5. Okay, looks good. And below this, let's make some heading H2. What's the text? Great experience. A great experience. Got it. And let's make some bold text and give the class call font weight bolder and margin top to some space above. Okay, so below this, let's make some paragraph. So P with the class call leader. Let's make some lorem 30 tab. Oh, it's more. Let's make a lorem just 20 tab. Okay, looks good. Then I think padding looks more. Padding, let's make it P4. Okay, fine. Great experience. And same like this, we want eco-friendly, scratch-free. So same like this column. So I will copy the column and paste it. You get the same three again. So let's change this. So FA minus I think seedling. Yeah, change the color. So text success. Okay, so change the content heading is eco-friendly, and last one I think it is FA minus some uh, layer group. Okay, so change the colors to text to primary. Okay, so I think it is scratch free. Scratch free. Okay, fine. So we have made this thing. Let me check mobile screen device. But here we don't get the responsive toggle button. Small change. Yeah, we have to write a button here. Button with the class call navbar toggler. In that you have to write a span with the class call navbar toggler icon. Okay, and you have to give a connection between. So give the class call, not class, data toggle collapse, and also the data target is going to be hash Hippi mobiles or Hippi navbar. Hippi navbar. Okay, let's check. So when I click on this, yeah, it works. Then and this part we'll see in the lastly. Okay, Fine. So we have made a navbar and we made the search and we made this. Okay. So that's it enough for this video, and we'll see the next concept. I mean, next section in the next video. Thank you.